from my page, the Lawyer BBN Fan Show page here on Facebook. If you haven't liked it or followed it already, make sure you jump on Facebook and follow it. I'm on Twitter at Big Mike 2014-23. Hit me up, follow me on Twitter as well too. I appreciate the follow, and we're gonna just get some love going on here with the Cats. People will probably start coming in here in a minute, because this right here is one of those ball games where everyone that's a Big Blue Nation fan just didn't know if we had enough to hold on and find a way to win this ball game. We got the talent, we got the players in place, but nothing was going our way tonight. Everything for Florida was going the way that they wanted it to go, and I think that's the time when, like I said before, we could have put our head down and we could have quit, but we decided not to. We decided to, let's see if we can just play this game out, and let's just see what can happen if we stick around long enough. And we made the plays down the stretch. We made the plays that Florida was making throughout basically the first 36 minutes of the ball game. And we found a way the last 4 minutes of the ball game to execute, to believe in each other, to play basketball, and find a way to win that basketball game. And to me, that's the blueprint that we're going to have to deal with for the rest of the SEC. We ain't going to, it's not going to be very many games. Everybody's not a Vandy. It's not going to be very many games where we can go into an SEC stadium and get a 25, 30 point game win. So when we go on the road, we got to find a way to win these by 2 points, by 3 points, close games. And can we keep the composure? Do we have enough composure about ourselves that we can find a way to win these ball games? And that's what we did tonight. We reached down the bench, the coaches, the players. I think they collectively came together tonight and says they have given us Florida gave us everything they had the whole night. They gave us everything and the kitchen sink, and it still wasn't good enough because our guys was winners and they want to win the ball game, and that makes a big difference. Years in the past, we just lay down. We just lay down. It is what it is. We just got beat. Let's go lick our wounds and let's try next time. But I think we got the group of guys on this team that I don't think losing is something that they just take easy. Like, I don't want to, we got guys on the team who are winners and who want to win ball games. And losing is just not an option. And they showed that tonight by what they was able to do. And that's to go out there and get a road game rough. And Florida knew they're going to wish they can get that one back, because that was supposed to be their ball game. But the Cats, they had a different idea. They had a different outlook on it, and says we're going to win this ball game because that's just what we do. We go and we win ball games on the road for sure. Who do you guys give the most valuable player to today? I mean, you can give Wagner for what he did down the stretch. I think Trey Mitchell was a huge part of winning that ball game. I think he had his 12 points and 5 rebounds in the first half was crucial to keeping us in the ball game. It was times when I just thought Florida was just going to just hit every single shot that went up. I thought Florida was going to just run us out of the gym after the first half, and they didn't. Kentucky came out. People say Cal doesn't make the adjustments. He made some adjustments tonight. We came out. Hey, even Weston came out and played better tonight. Edwards came out and played better. I think, this is if you want to find Bradshaw's the player of the game, these guys, they just came out and collectively they just played ball. I don't even know how many points. How many points did Reeves have? I haven't even checked yet to even see what he had tonight. But Reeves just goes about playing his game. We are UK, absolutely. I'm going to post this right here because I like this right here. We are UK, absolutely. That's who we are. And if people don't like it, screw them. This is what we do. We win ball games on the road in the SEC. It takes the whole 40 minutes to win a ball game, and that's what we did tonight. We kept it going, man. Come on now. Mitchell had 12 and 10. Reeves had 19 and 2. Again, just another quiet night. You know what I'm saying? Bradshaw and Wagner, players of the game. Those guys, those freshmen, they came up big. That's what I'm talking about. When we needed rebounds, Bradshaw came through us. Unitso came through for us. These guys, they just, Cal told them, hey, them dogs came out tonight. I like it, baby. And them dogs came out. And that is what we as a fan base collectively have been saying, all year. We got dogs this year, man. We got guys who like, I'm going to score on you. Like, you're not good enough to stop me. But we still have to address I'm not even sure if it's the elephant in the room. Our defense is not good, guys. Our defense is not good. And when our defense is horrible like it was tonight, we are a very vulnerable team, especially from them outside. I think this is besides the UNCW game, I think this is probably the best team that is shot outside on us all year, because our defense, we rotate over, leaving guys open. I mean, we was just, all they had to do was set their feet and shoot, and they was making every shot. So I hope that we can get this together, man, because our defense, eventually, as bad as it is, it's going to catch up with us. But tonight, we prevail. We can look at that for the next ball game. But tonight, we just going to enjoy the victory that our Wildcats was able to do, and that's to get that win against what's name. I'm so excited, guys. Like, I'm sitting on my seat like, come on, Cats. You cannot lose this ball game. Come on, find whatever it is inside of you that says, I got to win this ball game. That's all you have to do, is just pull it together, hold it together, be a team, believe in each other, and let's go get this W. And I just sat there and I watched in basking in the happiness of seeing our Wildcats just continue to play their butts off tonight. That was good. Proud of the fight, but we played sloppy tonight, Paula. We played sloppy tonight. This is one of those games where, and look, the rule of 71, we didn't get to 71 first. They got to 71 first. We still find a way. So I'm just throwing that out there. I know that's been a legend. The first team to 71. If we get to 71 first, most of the time we win ball games. Well, tonight, I don't think we got to 71 first. I think they did, and we still find a way to actually, still get that W tonight. Florida is a game team catch. Let's go, man. For real. I'm excited, man. I can go to sleep and I can just get up refreshed in the morning and I can go to work and I'm happy and I'm satisfied, because our Cats, man, we just, like, all we could do is smile, because I'm telling you. And let me ask you guys a question. Was I the only one that was nervous pretty much for 40 minutes? Even when Reed fouled him on the last 3 that they took, I was just like, dude, like, this can't be true. But I mean, I know we was up by 4, so it was just kind of like, okay, they can only make 3 of them, but of course they trying to miss it, and then they always got the rebound and put back. It was like, is this really? Oh, my heart is still pounding. Like I got to get me some cold water, and I got to just sip it down and just allow my body to just come down, ease, come on down, and just be able to go to sleep, because that was some high intensity. That was a high intensity ball game of the uncertainties of what the game could possibly be, and we was able to get that tonight. I agree right here. It showed a lot of fight tonight, and I think, we just gonna keep it real. Can we keep it real, folks? Only thing we want to see out of our Wildcats is don't quit. I think over the years we've seen teams quit, and we want to see our Wildcats show that playing for the University of Kentucky matters, showing that you understand the history of what it means to play here at Kentucky. Show that you want to fight. Show that losing is just not an option. Show that playing beside your brother every single ball game, it matters. I want to win for you. You want to win for me? Let's go win this ball game, guys. And we saw that on display tonight. It was no egos. It was no, why did you take that shot for? Somebody else had a better shot. The only thing that I saw tonight that I wish at the end of the game of course, he hit the free throw at the end of the ball game, towards the end of the ball game. Bradshaw could have actually threw the ball across court to Reeves, and Reeves would have had a chance to go and hit 2 free throws, because he's a better free throw shooter. But other than that, I didn't really see anything that really was showing I want to be selfish. When Wagner needed to take his guy off the dribble and go get a basket, he wouldn't got a dribble. When he needed to pass it, he passed it. He had Dilly had that huge assist to Reed when he hit that 3 towards the end of the game. Those kind of plays, man, is when guys just say, it's not about me. It's about the jersey that I wear. It's about the guys that I play next to. That's what we're looking for out of our Wildcats. It's just to continue to fight for the person beside you. That's what we need. It's not about when you lose, I lose. When you win, I win. Let's just go get this W. That's the only thing that matters, is walking out of this gym on the road at Florida in this hostile environment and getting a W and going back to Lexington and just doing the right thing. Let's see. The Cats can't shoot the ball consistently. Rotational defense is not good. When it gets to crunch time in the big dance, it's gonna. Chris is a Vandy fan. Okay, Chris is a Vandy fan, and Chris, he's on my. Let me move this out of the way. Chris is on my second to none team. We talk SEC sports as well too. He's my Vandy fan, and he's good. He's very historic. But Chris, let me tell you, bro, like, what are you doing, man? Like, you cheer for Vandy. This is the first SEC road game. We're freshmen. Give us a shot, man. Like, come on. Like, how can you even, like, you're a Vandy fan. Should I even say anything else? Chris, what are you doing, man? Just go root for Vandy. Like, can Vandy beat Alabama today? Will they do that? No, they cannot. You're a Vandy fan out of all the people, and you got so much criticism about the Kentucky Wildcats. Get the freak out of here, man. What are you talking about? This is the Kentucky Wildcats. Chris is the same guy. Chris is the same guy that told me that since Theo was playing, he was weak because he was still having back pains. And Chris, did you see the fall a couple of weeks ago when he fell really hard? Did you see the physical abuse he's had all year? The guy's hurt. We want him healthy. He's a huge part of what we want to do this year, and he's no good to us if he's not healthy. You know what I'm saying? Chris, exactly. Chris won't. Your coach tried to poach us. Oh, good. Really? You know what? Look, Kentucky got the win tonight. And I'm not going to focus my attention on you, Chris, because you're a Vandy fan, and I forgive you because you don't know what winning is. So I apologize to you for that, okay? Because you don't know what winning is. I think this was a great test for our team. We didn't play well, but we gritted it out and win on the road. Go Big Blue. Thanks, Militia. Absolutely, I agree with you 100%. This is a game that we just, we found a way to fight back. Love the threes, wasn't going down for Kentucky, but we still kept Florida on their heels at defense. Show we can still play through bad shooting games. That's it. Like, that is it, because we didn't read. That's it. I think that's the thing right there. We always ask ourselves, okay, we got a good 3 shooting team, but what if the shots are not falling? What do? Do we fold? Do we stop playing? We didn't stop playing tonight because the threes, what was we like, 1 from 9 at halftime, 1 for 10 at halftime? It sort of is what it is. If your bread and butter is not working, you got to go you got to go come up with something else. Good for Cal. They kept pushing those guys that don't give up. They showed Cal in the huddle. He told them exactly what was going on. Florida has given us everything they had. They're not going to get any better. This is who they are. What can we do? We're a better team than Florida, so let's go win this ball game. And that's what we need to do right there. Linda, this is a good point right here. We are freshmen and learning. We are learning, and I think what a way to learn who we are as a team. What a way to win as a team and figure out who we are by winning a road game like this, because that Florida, that was another thing. Like, it wasn't like we went down there and Florida had the lead at halftime and right after halftime, and then we found a way to take the crowd out of the ball game. The crowd was in the ball game for 40 minutes. Like, the crowd didn't go away, and we played through that. We played through the hostile crowd, because Florida didn't go away. Florida was always finding a way to score a basket. And, I just think that's pretty much what it is. We just had to keep playing. And that's the biggest thing right there. Good win for UK on the road. Don't know what winning is. Remind who. Oh my goodness, dude. Remind you who won the last 2 UK Vandy games. Okay. All right. We got you. All right. Good point. If I can mute you, I would. I would. That's cool. Bradshaw's 3 and Shepard's 3 throws were game changers and awesome win in a hostile environment on the road in the SEC. Yep, James, you hit it. How can you not like? You could just see Cal. You could just see Cal like that's my dude, man. Like I'm rolling with Bradshaw because he's my dude. Yes, sir. I don't know what Cal said to him, but that 3, the confidence of a 7-footer to shoot the 3 like that, despite our 3s not falling down tonight, despite the hostile crowd, Bradshaw still was confident enough to pull up that 3 and hit. And us as well as we say 3 in the basket. That's it right here. See, I missed the game, but I'm glad we found a way to get it done. Yeah, I do too. So this is really good. This is a really way to win the ball game, and really nothing else to really say except go Cats. Like this is awesome, dude. It's back. Let's see. We have a good mix of players to get it done. Michael says that. It's back to Kentucky basketball. Love it. Scott Padgett 3-ball all over again for the win. Thank you, AB. Thank you, Mr. Jeremy. I appreciate that. Vandy got lucky on those games. Absolutely, they got lucky. And I tell you what, I hope they enjoy that because we're going to crush them. We're going to crush them. Yeah. If Big C becomes available for the team, what lineup would you like to see him out on the court with? Wow. Well, I mean, because they say he can shoot too. They say he got an outside shot too. If he gets back on the floor, he's going to be anxious to play as much as possible, making up for the time he didn't play. So, I mean, I don't know if you really want to put two 7-footers out on the floor at the same time. So, for me, it's just taking Bradshaw out, putting him in. I mean, I don't know if I want to put him. I don't know if I want to put him and Bradshaw in together and take out Trey Mitchell for a rest. But you know what? Here's the key to this, Kevin. I don't make $8 million a year. So I don't have to decide that, bro. Because I don't know. Because somehow they got to be able to work together as a team. But, hey, that's a great problem to have. So I definitely want him back on the floor. Free Z, for real. I definitely want those guys back on the floor as soon as possible. All love from Vandy Nation here. Y'all go follow Mike on the socials, like and share his videos. He's my dude. Appreciate it, Chris. I love you, bro. Thanks for everything, man. He's a good dude. So Cats. We get the win over Florida on the road. Yeah, we got that win. And it just feels good, man. Look, I'm definitely going to be able to sleep tonight now after I come down off my high. Because this game was a roller coaster, man. We would get there. We would get right there with Florida, and then Florida would just be like, "Yep, let me keep you at bay one time." It's like every time we got close, Florida would just give us a stiff arm. It says, "Nope, we got this game. Don't worry about it. We got to come back for every single play. We got it." And you got to give hats off to Florida for what they did. Florida's going to be a team to beat in the SEC. Their coach, they got a good squad down there. They rebound good. They shoot. They're gonna hustle, but they still got to come to Kentucky. I think they still got to come to Kentucky to play us on our court too. So we welcome you to come on the Rupp Arena because we got something for you too as well. But hey, on to the next ball game for sure, and never quit fighting and playing with heart. That's this. I said that a couple of times already. Just in the video, but that's all we want, man. Like, hey. If you're watching this and if you're proud of what the Wildcats did tonight, can I just get a Go Big Blue? Go Cats or something. If you're watching right now, just throw those Go Big Blues right now. Just hit it up right now, man, because we the Cats, man. Go Big Blue, go Cats, CATSSS, Cats. Let's do it, because this is what we live for. Is this moment right here, the CNI Cats. Go Cats. There we go right there. They coming through right there. Theo's physical play was definitely missed. Hope he's back soon. Oh, yeah, I do too. I mean, make no mistake about it. He's out and he's hurt. But this right here was the kind of game that, that we can use, that we could have used him for. That young man is physical. He's big. He's strong. And this is the kind of game that you want him to play in. And I know him setting over. Look, we won the ball game tonight. We didn't shoot particularly well. We didn't play great defense. We didn't have Theo. Of course, we don't have Big Z. I don't think Burks even played at all tonight. We didn't have Burks tonight, and we found a way to win the ball game, man. Like, I mean, look at everything that could have went against us tonight. I mean, we had so much that could have go against us. We could have easily lost that basketball game, but it sure does make life enjoyable when your Cats go out and get a. I think it's his back still. I think he hurt his back because he didn't play the last game as well too. So I think it's still his back is bothering him or whatever. But like I said, like I really wanted him to play tonight. I love watching that kid play. His energy, his strength, his ability to just help us, like it's enormous. But the long key of it is can we get him healthy? Like this is one game that of course we wanted to win. We never want to lose a ball game, but it's so much bigger. The season is so much bigger than this one game against Florida. This is in the right direction for sure. This is what we needed. We needed to get this W, absolutely. But in the scope of the season, in the scope of what we're reaching for, we're going to need that young man to be healthy because he's too good of an athlete to be out on the sideline, and we need him in games like this. We just do. This is a game that Dillingham just didn't have one of his better games tonight. And Cal recognized that. His minutes was limited, and it was what it was. The people that was on the floor that was playing the best, that was out there, that was giving us the best opportunities to win the ball games, those guys was back and forth on the floor. Cal did a good rotation, got people in on defense, on offense, and I think that's the difference of why we was able to come out with this ball game right here is because of just what we did. So the bigger picture is just I'm going to show you guys what the bigger picture is tonight for the season. Number 9. That's the bigger picture. That's it. So if we got to miss, if we got to let Theo set out a couple of games to get healthy, so be it. Let the kids set out. We need everybody at full strength so we can get number 9 right here. James hit it on the head right here. Great victory. Kids are learning every game. And that's what this is all about, Jerry. This is all about the kids coming out and learning. Like I said earlier, if you wasn't here, look, these guys, these young freshmen, they've been playing high school basketball. They haven't seen anything like this before. They haven't seen a hostile environment like this before. For the whole 40 minutes long, the whole arena is just filled with a different team's colors. On the road in the SEC, physical basketball, teams don't care that you're a superstar. Teams don't care that you're going to the NBA. Kids don't care. They just want to beat you. And we was able to withstand that tonight and show that we was a better team because we found a way to get it done. Yeah, absolutely. Hope we beat those cocky Gators by 20 in Florida. Absolutely. Let's show them whose house it is, and let's show them how to win at home, what they couldn't do. Oh, Cal looks like he's having fun. Absolutely. And even we was losing basically the whole ball game, Cal never looked like he got stressed tonight. You didn't hear him like I'll be listening sometimes through my TV, and somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. But like I don't really hear Cal yelling a whole lot out there on the floor like he used to. Like he just would be screaming for 40 minutes. 40 minutes. Like they didn't, like the camera didn't go to Cal because Cal was erratic, because Cal was over yelling. Look, I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know. I guess Cal, as people like to say, Cal has his team. This is Cal's type of team, and Cal's happy. And I agree with that right there. Edwards needs to pick it up for the whole game. He plays well in spurts. He does, doesn't he? Like in certain little spurts, it's like you can't even tell that the guy has been playing bad for most of the year. He just looks like he's a real athlete, and then sometimes he just falls off. Like where's Edwards at? Like hello, Earth to Edwards. You know, college basketball to Edwards. Show up when you want to, and I think if we can continue to get him to play at a higher rate, at a much longer spurts than just in little bitty small increments of spurts, I think we're going to be okay for sure. they may contest that UK has to take serious. South Carolina brought it. UK killer and mouse Stute. That may be a contest that UK has to take serious. Yeah, South Carolina always finds a way to. I think they beat us last year too at home, which is horrible. So I can't wait to win South Carolina too as well. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I like how Shepard handled the ball down the stretch and made his free throws. Like, that's a good point, Curtis. Because my question is, like, don't Florida know who Reed is by now? Like, don't they understand who he is? Don't they understand his IQ for playing basketball? Like they let him run 11 seconds. He ran all the way down the court with the basketball, split defenders, and nobody could catch him to foul him. Like, really? Like, you guys just gonna let him he's gonna make his free throws. So it would be smart if you was smart to foul the guy as soon as he got the ball in his hand to help you guys save some time. You guys let the guy run off almost 30 seconds just by himself, dribbling the basketball in circles. If he don't go to the NBA, he can play for Harlem Globetrotters because he put those guys in circles tonight. That's for sure. This was Cal's best coach game in a couple of years. I like it, man. Like I said this a couple of videos ago. Cal just looks like he's letting his assistants help him. He's looking like he's letting the guys just go out and do what they do. I don't know if it's, I spoke about his hands being tied on my last YouTube video. And I talked about Cal's hands are tied, especially when it comes to Dillingham, because Dillingham is too good. Yeah, he benched him tonight for a while because he made like four turnovers real fast. So Cal put him on the bench. But I think overall, I think this year he's finding that patience, that this is just, this is my team. I just got to be patient with them. I got to let them go out and do what they do. And because of that, I think this is just all trickling down to Cal coaching at a much calmer pace. Maybe it's the coach that came from the NBA. Maybe it's, some of those guys on the bench that's actually helping him. But I hope this is something that we got to look forward to moving down the stretch. He made his free throws. Yep. How about Cal drawing up the inbound play for Wagner to get the ball to Shepard? People say Cal don't draw up plays. He drew up a play. Look, we're all basking in the joy of this ball game right now. Like we are basking in the possibilities, the hope that our Wildcats can just continue to deliver, even in the worst circumstances, even when it's not your night. Do we have enough within our team? Do we have enough talent? Do we have enough leadership on our team with Reeves and Trey Mitchell to find a way to collectively get a W? It feels good, guys. It really, really feels good. Someone says only if Kansas can get beat now would be icing on the cake. Second half, 14 left, 52 to. You know what? I actually want Kansas to win, because the more they win, then that loss when we took to Kansas won't really look that bad. So if Kansas continues to win, I'm okay with heck. I even root for UNC Wilmington now. I want them to win every ball game now. When a team beats us, I don't want that loss to be like, oh my goodness, like you guys got beat by so and so. Dude, they ain't won but 2 games all year, and one of them's against you. So I don't want the committee to be able to say, well, Kentucky lost to UNC Wilmington and they suck. I want UNC Wilmington to win their conference. I want them to win their the tournament. I want to see them in the tournament. I want to see them in March Madness, because that just kind of like, okay, Kentucky lost to them. They shouldn't have lost to them, but they're not a bad team. They still a quality team. So maybe that can help us when it comes to us getting selected and stuff like that, instead of having a really bad loss on our schedule, as in we did with what's the name. So, yeah, and they are at Kansas. So, we'll see. But I want Tennessee to lose, though. I want Tennessee to lose. I do. We wasn't at full roster when we played Kansas, though, and only lost by exactly. We only lost by a few points to those guys. Kansas knows that they dodged the bullet by beating us. They know we wasn't at full strength. They know we didn't have our guys. Ain't no way. I'm really, and I'm not just going to say this just because I'm a diehard UK fan, but I really believe in my heart that if we was at full strength that ball game, we would have won that ball game. Because I don't think Hunter Dickinson would have had enough to stop us. But what I do know is Kentucky Wildcats beat the Florida Gators tonight, 87-85. That's my Cats. Go, baby. That's what it is. UK lost to UNC Wilmington without their point guard or a 7-footer. Yep. So that's what I'm saying. So to my thing is, can we continue to root for UNC Wilmington, for those guys to have the best possible season, so the committee don't go back and look, well, Kentucky lost to this team and they didn't win a division. They ain't going dancing. They only won 5 games. Yeah, UK, that was a horrible, horrible loss. So now we're rooting for those guys to win as much as possible so they can. So, hey, thank you guys once again. I appreciate it. It's 11:34 here. I have to be up in like 2-3 hours to go to work. But I love you guys. Thank you. UK gets to win. As always, if you haven't had a chance to go over and subscribe to my YouTube page, it also is the Loyal BBN page, fans. And if you're on X, look me up at Big Mike 2014-23. Let's talk basketball and let's continue to root for our Wildcats because we are diehard fans and we want the best for our teams. So go Cats. Appreciate all of you. And let's do it. Go Cats. Let's go home. Let's heal up. It was a big bruised game. I know we got pounded in there. And let's go get healthy and let's get ready for our next ball game and go Cats. And you've been watching the Loyal BBN fan page. I'm Michael and I'm out. Until next time. Appreciate all of you. Love you. Go Cats.